Hi,
Hi,
how are you?
fine.
Good. What's your name?
My name is Johanna Cespedes.
And Joanna, where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Colombia.
Do you know where is Colombia?
I do, in South America.
Yeah, exactly. South American country. Yeah.
Excellent. And what do you do in South America? What do you do in Colombia, Joanna?
I'm a kindergarten teacher. I'm a science teacher, in fact.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy that?
Yes, I love it.
How long have you been doing that?
Well, this is my second year as a teacher. This is like my first job as a teacher. I'm really enjoying it. I'm learning a lot because I know I have to improve many things. You go and you meet so many people and you see that they have a lot of experience. So for me, it's like a training to do something else. I like kindergarten students, but I want to go further.
Fantastic. How long have you been studying English, Joanna?
Well, like, well, I'm not sure about like amount of years, because I was studying English in the university, but it was not my first purpose. I was studying international businesses, and we had to see some subjects in English like marketing or something like that. So I had to study some grammar and English to understand the ratings, to understand what the teacher was talking about, because I had no idea. And they are not going to teach me, okay, this is how you use the verbs or something like that. So I had to study by myself in the university, and then, well, I realized that I really like English. So I'm just like improving my English. I took a course to learn more. But I know that while you are just talking and practicing with somebody is the way you learn the best way.
Right.
But I don't know, maybe like 5 or 7 years. I'm not sure.
Okay, cool. And what do you find the hardest thing about learning English?
The hardest. Okay. I think for me, taking into account my skills and everything, is pronunciation. For me, is the hardest thing ever, because I used to speak really fast in Spanish, and when I'm doing that in English, everything, I mean, like, my words are not clear. I think people don't understand what I'm saying, and it's difficult for me, so I have to speak slow, relaxed, try to make some movements with. I know that we have some words in Spanish that are not, like letters or sound that are not the same as English. I don't know how to do those sounds. I tried it, but it doesn't come out of my mouth, so I don't know. For me, the pronunciation is something that I know I have to really improve, to work on that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the most difficult.
Joanna, can you tell me something about your daily routine
In Colombia.
in Colombia?
Well, I have to work from Monday to Friday every day from 7 to 12:30, and then I go home. I have my lunch with my family, and I have time enough, like 2 hours, and then I come back to the school. We work in the morning and in the afternoon until 4:30. I usually stay a little bit more because I have to look for the next lessons, or we have to mark something, so I have to stay a little bit longer, and then I just go and do other things that I have to do, maybe to go to the supermarket, have fun with my sister, go and see some friends. I love to go to the movies. I go to the church too, so I do many things, but that is my daily routine on the week.
Right. And so what do you do at the weekends?
Well, weekends are really busy. Well, first I would like to sleep until, I don't know, 12, but I cannot on Saturday, so I just wake up. I go out with my sister. Most of the day we go out. In the afternoon, I'm part of a group. We just take care of some people, and so I go every Saturday in the afternoon. I am Christian, so I go with them, and they take care of like homeless people and things like that. And at night I go with my friends. I go out, do something different. And on Sunday I go to the church in the morning, and in the afternoon is more like family afternoon, because I don't have so much time in the week. So we like to have like quality time on the weekends, so we can go and eat something in a restaurant, or just visit my grandma's or something like that. I don't know.
Okay, Johanna. We're going to move on to the second part of the speaking test, and I will give you a topic to talk about. You can sit and write notes for 1 minute, and then afterwards I'll ask you to speak for between 1 and 2 minutes on the topic. Okay? So I'm going to ask you to speak about technology, in particular an item of technology that you can't live without. Okay? So you have 1 minute to write some notes, and then afterwards I'll ask you to speak to me. Okay?
Okay. Now?
Yeah.
Oops. Excuse me, Sarah. Your attitude to technology generally, how I
Feel about technology.
Okay, good.
Okay, Johanna, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, well, I really like technology. For me, it's something that is really interesting, but I think that the most important technology item for me in my daily life activities is the laptop. I love it. In fact, I bring it to to Canada because I cannot live without internet, or just knowing what is happening around the world. It's like part of the globalization. You have to be, you have to know what is happening around the world, and at the same time, it's a really useful tool for my work because I, as a teacher, I have to work on my lessons plans. We work with smart boards in the school, so I need to learn more about that, and also have to prepare my classes on the laptop because I'm going to use the smart board. So it's like everything is connected, the internet, the programs, everything. I need to know what is update according to the smart boards program. So that's why for me my laptop is the most useful tool. Also when I need to research about something, about English, about grammar, or about something that I'm going to teach in class, I need to look for information. Sometimes you don't have the time to go to the library or just going and researching another kind of people that can help you. So I think the laptop gives you as access to internet from, to all kind of information that is in the world, and well, that's why my laptop is so important. Also, I think that I couldn't live without it now because I'm addicted. But I think that years ago it was something different because when I was a child I'm not used to use it. But now the technology is something that is everywhere. You cannot just hide and say no, I'm not going to use my laptop. It's the best way to use to live. It's simple, and if I have the access, why not? So I just do it. I just work with that. It's something that is part of my life. So I'm not going, I think now I'm just so used to have everything there with my laptop, the internet. So I think I cannot live without that. I don't imagine living without internet, what is going to happen with us, because everything what I need for my work, to be in touch with my family and friends, for example, now that I'm here in Vancouver, is just through that tool. So for me it's nowadays is for me is the most important tool in the technology like environment.
That's great. Thank you, Johanna. Okay, well, we're going to move on to part 3.
Okay.
And we'll continue talking about technology. I'm just going to ask you some questions about that. We can discuss it. Do you think then that technology has changed a lot since your parents' generation?
Of course.
In what ways?
Well, technology in everything, you know. For example, when my parents were young, they didn't have cell phones. They didn't have like microwaves, or well, it's not like high technology, but it's something that now it exists. And in that time, they have like a harder style of life because they didn't have like so many options. As I said before, the cell phones, maybe internet. Now my mom is learning how to use Facebook. She has her own account, so it's funny because she sent me messages before she had no idea about that.
Did you have to show her how to use the internet?
Yes, at the beginning, but I was so frustrated because
she wouldn't learn it.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. So.
And your dad?
My dad, yeah, no, he's a fan. He took a course in my city, so he was learning, and he has his notebook. He buys things about it. Well, he's not really advanced, but he really likes it, and he wants to be like updated with everything what is happening around. So he likes internet. For example, cell phone. Now you can see that every day is something else. Like now is the iPad.
Yeah.
And the new iPhone version. So it wasn't possible in the time that my parents were young or something like that. So I see that technology makes life simpler.
Has it made it, since you've come to Vancouver, for example, and you can communicate more easily with home? Do you think that that's different because of the technology?
Of course. Years ago maybe I had to call my parents or something like that. Now I don't call them. We just see each other every night because we have a video call, so we talk and we are doing other things. I can show them what I'm doing. They are there and I can see them and they can see me. We can talk at the same time in real time, you know.
You use Skype with them?
Yeah, we use Skype. Now my mom has a Skype. That is something unbelievable. Yeah, we use Skype, and she sent me many messages to those new trends about Facebook, Twitter, things like that, which is good.
She tweets as well.
No, she doesn't tweet. She follows people. Yeah, she doesn't tweet. It's just not that advanced, you know.
That's brilliant. Okay, thank you, Johanna. We're finished.
That's all?
You're all done.
Okay, good. 13 minutes.